Let's take a look at the Mido Ocean Star 39, a dive watch that is the best of both worlds when it comes to design and specifications, all packed into the highly desirable 39mm case size. Let's start by taking a look at one of the most beautiful elements of this watch, and that is the dial. The dial is very design heavy with a lot of really nice features, and we'll start by talking about the color of the dial. So you can see that the dial has a black to blue gradients, which is really nice. It goes from a pure black to a pure blue with a really nice gradients right in around the middle of the dial. Now this is accentuated further with the design on the dial itself. So it has really nice ripple effect of waves that are on the dial. This is not painted on, this is actually a textured dial. Now the black and blue colorway also continues through to the bezel. Overall, the colorway of this watch is fantastic with the design on the dial. We'll see here that the lume markers and indices are all in a pure white. A really nice crisp white handset and lume markers play perfectly with this dial and overall give this watch a really nice look, feel, and finish. Now another thing that we see with the lume dots is that they do have a really nice high polished finish around them as well, which is just another nice little attention to detail and gives a little bit of sparkle to this already beautiful dial. Now the dial of this watch is very nicely balanced. If you look at the text, you'll see that the Mido Automatic balances very well with the Ocean Star Caliber 72 text below. Not only that, but from a horizontal width perspective, it balances out really nicely there as well. When looking at the date window, you can see that that's also very well balanced. The markers at 12, 6, and 9 offset the weight of the date window, giving it an overall really nice execution and making it feel like it truly belongs on the dial. So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the case. So this is a 39mm case with a 46mm lug to lug and only a 10.5mm thickness. So this watch wears very well across most wrist sizes. Now when we're looking at the finishing of the case, you can see that the lugs and the sides of the case are brushed finished with a really nice high polished line that goes right across the shoulder line there, giving it a really nice overall look. One thing I do wish though that this watch had was drilled lugs to make strap changes a little bit easier. However, the bracelet does have quick release, which we'll get to soon. Now, taking a look at the case back, we can see that Mido opted to go with a stainless steel screw down case back for this watch, which does pay tribute to its heritage with the starfish motif on the back there. Overall, the case of this watch is very comfortable, really nice slim profile, wears very well, and it's finished to what you would expect in this price range. The bracelet that comes on this watch is pretty good. It has a really nice level of finish to it as well that carries through the details from the case. You'll see here that the bracelet has nice polished edges with an overall brushed finish to it. The bracelet comes with quick release spring bars, which is a really nice touch and makes it super easy for you to switch out your straps. The real star of the show though for me is the built-in dive extension in the bracelet. Very easy to use, you can use it on the fly, and it's got a really nice ratcheting system to it. Here you can see that deploying the dive extension is as easy as pressing these buttons here, and it comes out all the way, and then you can push it right back in to be able to fit over your wetsuit, or to give you that extra little bit of breathing room on a nice hot summer day where your wrist might swell up a little bit. And flipping the bracelet over here, you can see exactly how the ratcheting system works. It's very well built, it's a nice mechanical system with good feedback built into it, so you know when it's locked into place. And here on my wrist, you can see exactly how easy it is to use. So with the dive extension deployed, you just push it in, it stays firm exactly where you want it to be. Push the buttons on the side of the clasp there, it'll open it up again. This really lets you adjust your bracelet on the fly, wherever you are, and it's super convenient. I wish a lot more brands did this. Now keep in mind, when you add a clasp like this to your watch, you are adding more mechanisms to it, so you will have a little bit more thickness, but I think it's worth the trade-off. So let's get into how this watch wears. And here it is on my 6.75 inch wrist, and I really like how this 39mm case with the 46mm lug to lug sits on my wrist. Very comfortable. The 10.5mm thickness makes it very wearable. It's not a chunky watch and sits very, very comfortable on your wrist. I have been a big fan of Mido for quite some time now, and I truly believe that the brand doesn't get the love and attention that it deserves, and this watch is the perfect example of that. Just take a look at the dial and how beautifully it's finished. It plays so well with the light, and how it incorporates everything is so nice. The colors are blended perfectly from the dial to the bezel, you can see here. It plays so nicely with the light, it's so good. The overall finishing of this watch is fantastic for the price point. And this is a true conversation piece. When people see your dial, they will ask about it. When you look at the bracelet, the overall fit and finish of the bracelet is nice. It's built well. It's what you want out of a watch. It's got a really nice thin profile to it, good overall finishing to it, and it's something that's spectacular. Especially when you look at the bracelet and having the quick on-the-fly adjustment for your dive extension. This is a great feature and something that at this price point really sets this watch apart from others. So you get great build quality, a beautiful dial in one of the most comfortable sizes at 39mm with a 46mm lug to lug from a brand that falls under the Swatch Group. I love this thing. Let me know what you guys think.